Hi, it's Liz. It's me. Just want to give an update on my pregnancy. I am 14 weeks and 4 days as of today, and there's really big news, a lot of things happening. So I had my ultrasound at 13 weeks, and I got a bunch of blood drawn to test for over 200 different mutations, including just chromosome deletions and stuff like that. Anyway, that's just the details. In addition, I also asked to find out the gender of my baby, because when they draw my blood, they can see, they can check for the X chromosome or XY chromosome. And the results came out. So my doctor called me, and first of all, I just want to say, during the ultrasound, my doctor, who is this old doctor with more than 40 years experience, who's birthed more than 1,000 babies, and she's got so much, she just knows so much. When I asked her to guess the gender of my baby during her ultrasound, she was like, I'm not sure, it's just too early at 13 weeks. And I said, just take a wild guess. And she was like, I'm gonna guess it's a boy. So later I went home with my boyfriend. We were super excited. We're like, wow, the fact that she guessed must mean that she's 70% sure, or at least more than 50% sure that it's gonna be a boy. Otherwise she wouldn't have thrown out that number. She wouldn't have guessed. So we were really starting to think that it was a boy. And so when I got the phone call from her in the morning yesterday, she's like, do you want to know the gender? And I said, yes, of course. And she was like, it's a baby girl. And I will tell you now, the way I felt when she said that, my heart skipped a beat. It flipped, like a flipping sensation. I was like, it's a girl! It's a girl! In my head, I was like, oh shit, it's a girl! It was like a wave of disappointment. And that lasted for a few seconds. And I almost pretended I was excited when I was on the phone with her. And I got off the phone, and then I sat down, and I was very quickly got over it. And I did get excited. I started giggling, and I couldn't stop for the entire day. I'll tell you why I was disappointed. Because I know that my boyfriend wants a boy. He wants a mini him, a replication of himself, so he can play sports and teach a boy chess. And yes, those are things you can do with a girl, but it's not the same. You're not going to teach a girl to grow up, and it's not the same. So I wanted a boy because my boyfriend wanted a boy, but really inside I was indifferent, because there's a saying, as long as baby's healthy, that's all I really care about, which is really true. So I'm just really shocked I'm having a girl. Well, actually, that's not true. All of my symptoms pointed to me having a boy, and I'll explain in another video the old wives' tales on how they measured up to my gender prediction. So there's that. And I guess, so when my boyfriend came home, and the way I revealed the gender was I went to Buy My Baby and I bought this really cute pink tutu, which is so unlike me. This is not something I would have ever liked to wear, because I grew up kind of like a tomboy. So when I bought this, I was like, oh my god, it's so pink and so fluffy. It's really girly. What is this? But I had him close his eyes, and then I had him hold it, and then before I even said open your eyes, he was already starting to feel the fabric, and he was like, oh, it's a dress, it's a princess. And I was like, you gave it away. But yes, I recorded his reaction, and he had this huge grin on the face, which I hope was not fake the way I faked it when I was grinning on the phone with my doctor. I think deep inside he is truly happy we're having a healthy baby, a healthy girl. But he did say in a passing comment, he's like, well, after we have this one, you have 3 months to recover, and then we're gonna try again for the second baby. So he is just still pretty gung-ho about having a boy. But it's a relief to know that this is a first child, and having a first child as a girl, as my friend says, is like hitting the jackpot, because now you have this woman, this girl who'll grow into a woman who will guard and manage the entire family. This is such an Asian sentiment, having a girl managing all the younger siblings and helping counsel them and everything. That's what I did. I'm the eldest of 4 kids. I have 3 younger brothers underneath me, and growing up, I was just like bossing them around. I was just like really involved, like being like a mother. At the age of like 10, I was like telling them what to do and giving them homework outside of their school homework, and just like bossing them around and stuff like that. Helping my parents. My mom would be like, don't do this. And to my brother, I'd be like, yeah, don't do this. There would always be like the echo. I would be like the echo of my mom. So it's good to have a girl as the first one. But now the pressure is on. I do want a boy next. But it's not fair to want one sex over the other, but I can't help it. You just want everything. It's human nature to want everything. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about the symptoms I had and then how they measure up to what my gender actually ended up becoming. Stay tuned.